What's up? What's up? This is Claws on Turf. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you already subscribed, I appreciate you returning. If you're new, so please help me out. I'm trying to grow. I'm a new channel and I will greatly appreciate the support. So let's get into this game. All right, let's get into this game coming up on Sunday. Carolina Panthers versus New Orleans Saints. Y'all know who gonna get that W. Come on now, you know Panthers gonna get that W. I know we 1-11, but I'm gonna imagine my team is 11-1. Call me delusional, but hey, you gonna call me a Panthers fan though. I'm trying to be upbeat. I'm not trying to be depressed, negative energy, bad vibes. I mean, I know there's a lot going on with the organization right now, but hey, I ain't trying to hear it right now. Right now, it's about football, and we're about to look forward to the future right now. All right. Last time these two teams met was week 2. And let me pull the stats up for y'all in case you forgot. Here we go. Saints had 20. Panthers had 17. Passing yards for both teams. Saints 207. Panthers 139. Rushing yards. Saints 134. Panthers 100. Sacks. Each team had 4 sacks. And each team had 1 turnover. Derek Carr had an interception and Bryce Young had a fumble lost. Now, when it comes to the QBR and the passer rating, Bryce Young was better in that category. Derek Carr had a QBR of 33.8 and a passer rating of 65.5. And Bryce Young had a QBR of 43.8 and a passer rating of 87.1. So that's something to be positive about if you are a Panthers fan. And at that time, I mean, you can say Bryce Young, obviously it was week 2. He was still fresh, still, trying to figure things out. And he come a long way when it comes to like experience, when it comes to playing in different games. So I'm hoping and I'm sure, he's going to be more prepared for that Saints defense this time around. All right, let's check out how both of these quarterbacks have done in the last 5 games. Here we go. Derek Carr, completion percent, 71.3. Bryce Young, 55.7. The yards for both of these quarterbacks, Derek Carr, 1,161. Bryce Young, 853. Touchdown and interceptions. Derek Carr, 5 TDs and 2 interceptions. Bryce Young, 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And the passer rating, Derek Carr, 102.5. Bryce Young, 61.8. All right, so Panther fans, don't get too discouraged. I know Bryce Young's been struggling, but if you've been watching the games, man, like watching the games, the eye test, that tells a lot about, how comfortable you are and how confident you are in your quarterback. And it's been the same story all year for our team, especially our offense is having struggles. But yeah, I believe that Bryce Young will have a better game this time. It's the second time he's faced this team. Like I said, he has more experience now facing different defenses and things. So I have hope and confidence that we'll get this W, man. Come on, we getting this W, man. Come on, man. Shoot. Let's go to the next thing. Get into the passing game for both of these teams. Carolina Panthers, 5.5 yards per pass. Saints, 6.9 yards per pass. Panthers, 171.3 yards per game. And Saints, 243.3 yards per game. So let's look at one of the top threats for New Orleans Saints when it comes to the passing game, Chris Olave. We have to minimize him. We really have to do that. This should be one of our priorities for sure. He's very explosive. In week 13 also, he had 5 receptions for 119 yards. We cannot let that man go off. This Sunday is the wrong time to just let him do what he want to do. All right. Whoever's on him, Dante Jackson, CJ, oh, my bad, I almost forgot his name. CJ Henderson, JC Horn, whoever, I don't care. You got to neutralize the way he plays because he needs to be stopped. All right. So for the Carolina Panthers, Adam Thielen is our top guy this year. Yes. And he's doing pretty good this year. He's doing pretty good. I want him to really, have a good rest of the season. I know he's been, it's been pretty rough these past few weeks for him. Week 13, he only had 3 receptions for 25 yards. And that is not a good formula for us to be winning games. It's not. Jonathan Mingo actually had more yards, and I think DJ Chark had more yards. So there are 2, most productive receivers last week. But Adam Thielen has to be productive. We need production from this guy. And if we get it, hey, it's going to help our chances of winning. Get into the rushing attack for both of these teams. For Panthers, 3.8 yards per rush. The Saints, 3.7 yards per rush. Now the big difference, obviously, in the two. And for Panthers, 96 yards per game. And the Saints, 105.1 yards per game. They have the edge on that. And here are the top leaders in the both rushing attacks. You have Chuba Hubbard. I need him to keep that production up. Just keep it up. Because this man, this monster, this beast from Canada, he had 25 attempts for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns in week 13. He showed out, and we need to keep that momentum going for him. Because it's going to help us out, obviously. So we need that. Need that fire right there. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, Chuba. For the Saints, they have Alvin Kamara. And we need to minimize him for sure. If we stop him from his rushing, that's one area we don't have to worry about, them getting explosive with the running game. But he's a pretty good receiver out of that backfield. So we got to watch out for that too. In week 13, he had 14 attempts, 51 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Let's get to my favorite subject, that defense. I'm talking about defense. All right, total defense for both of these teams. Let's check it out. Carolina Panthers are top 10. Top 10. That's all I got to say. They only allow 306 yards total. And the Saints, they allow 322.5 yards total. The pass defense, man, hey, we legit. We legit in that pass defense, man, for sure. But both of these teams are top 10 in pass defense, okay? The Panthers allow 180.8. And the Saints allow 197. Rushing defense for both of these teams are pretty much the same. Carolina Panthers, the yards they allow, 125.2. And New Orleans Saints, 125.5. Those numbers were crazy when I seen them. I'm like, wow, let's get into the points scored and the points allowed. I feel like this is key. This is very important for me, man. So the Carolina Panthers, the points per game, 15.9. The Saints 21.4. Now, the points allowed, the Panthers allowed 26.1 and New Orleans Saints allowed 21.3. Yes, it has been a struggle for the Carolina Panthers this season. Like, everyone, if you haven't, y'all heard the news about how dysfunctional this organization's been. Coaches snitching on each other, people not seeing eye to eye on things. Bryce Young is just, I'm pretty sure his mind is in all kinds of places. No one's taking his mechanics seriously or trying to work with him throughout the season. It's just crazy. None of these coaches, none of them were aligned and in sync with anything from the reports that I've read. So, but still, optimism, positive energy, vibes, all the good stuff. Because like I said, just have that mindset that, y'all, we're going to win this game. My score prediction, 20-13, Panthers take the W. That is my score prediction. Call me crazy if you want, but that's how I feel like it's going to be. I know in week 2, it was a close game, but hey, we're coming at y'all next, coming at y'all throats, Saints. You better watch out. I want my team to win. Hope it's a good game to watch. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember, hit that like button and subscribe, please. I'm trying to grow on my new channel. And yeah, take care. Have a good one.